Level 27 is one of the levels in the hard category of Chronotron. It features a stack of crates, a time bomb with a 30-second timer, and the skip needed to progress to the next level is locked behind a gate, which opens with this button. Beating this level in just 1 second was the culmination of several speedrun strats I discovered over the last couple years of playing the game. This is what a typical completion of level 27 might look like. Using one bot to stack up several crates, and then holding a crate for another bot to jump off of. Then, as the second bot, grabbing the last crate and placing it on the gate. This then hits the button when the time bomb goes off, which allows access to the skip. Finally, stack up a few crates again and jump to the skip to beat the level. The first key to improving at this level was to learn more about the crates. Your bot can jump with a crate, but not as high as it can without a crate. However, if you begin a normal jump without a crate and grab the crate in midair, you can get the height of a normal jump while still holding it. You can also stand on top of a crate, jump off of it, and grab the crate on the same frame, and you will go higher than normal due to starting out higher up. This more advanced crate tech is what allowed me to beat the level using just one bot instead of two. Here is my former record of 34 seconds. I used the crate tech to build the stack much faster, grabbing the crates in mid-air for the last ones to save time. I then grab one while standing on it to place a crate on the gate and go wait. This waiting is why I'm calling level 27 one of the longest levels in the game. You are seemingly forced to wait out the whole 30 seconds, even if you're done with the crates before then. I would manage a 33-second run after this, but any additional time save seemed impossible. That was, until I found the gate clip. As it turns out, jumping into this gate at the right height allows you to clip into it and collect the skip without waiting for the time bomb. You have to clip through enough to reach the skip, but not too much or you'll get trapped. This completely changed how the level was played, as you could now ignore the whole first part and just stack crates up to the gate as quickly as possible. Here's my first decent run with the clip, stacking up all 6 crates and finishing with a time of just 9 seconds. Now, how could 8 of those seconds be saved? Allow me to introduce you to the pause circuit. In some other levels, there is a pause circuit, which if collected allows you to pause the game once. You can move around the level, but all of the level elements and the timer are frozen and you can't interact with them. If you go to the first secret bonus level, there is a pause, and the game tells us that if we collect this pause and beat the level, we can use it in another level. Although, due to how the game is programmed, you can actually do this with any pause. Oh, and you don't need to beat the level either, you can just eject out. Essentially, you can go grab a pause from any level that has one, eject out, and use it in another level, including level 27. So we can bring a pause into level 27, but how does that help us? Well, when you pause, crates are frozen even if they're in midair. You can't pick them up, but you can still stand on them. If you were to theoretically freeze a crate at just the right height, you could clip through the gate, unpause, collect the skip, and finish the level without even stacking up any crates. But could that be done in just 1 second? Let's take a look at the timer to understand how. The game's timer runs at 33 frames per second, but the game itself actually runs at 30 frames per second. This means that each in-game second is actually 1.1 seconds of real time. The game also truncates any extra frames, using only the second value for your score. This means you could enter the time pod 1 frame before 2 seconds, and that would still count as a time of 1 second. In this case, 1 frame before 2 seconds would be 65 frames, which is actually 2.17 seconds of real time. Therefore, to get a final time of 1 second, you really have a little bit more than 2 seconds to do so. Let's put all the pieces together and take a look at the 1 second run. First, I grab a pause from level 13. Then, I use the crate tech to jump very high with the crate and pause at the peak of the jump. After that, I clip through the gate and unpause right as I'm touching the skip. Finally, thanks to a somewhat lenient timer, I enter the time pod while the timer is still at just 1 second. Here's the whole run at normal speed. So that's the story of how I beat one of Chronotron's longest levels in 1 second. If you liked it, be sure to tell the algorithm by doing all the usual engagement stuff. There are plenty more strategies and levels to go over, so if you guys like it, there will be more to come. Thanks for watching.